It's a beautiful sunny day today. It's very nice. You can see I'm just wearing a t-shirt. Last week it was almost freezing, so this is a bit different. Didn't expect it, but it's really nice. So I'm going to enjoy those moments of sunshine because there's a lot to do outside, which I didn't really get to it. And if it's raining all the time, I'm not really eager to do it. I don't really mind the rain. But sometimes when you need to do something, you know, physical labor, and it's raining and you have a raincoat on, and yeah, it just isn't nice, you know. You are not able to move around as easily as you would just wearing a t-shirt. So it is a bit windy and that makes it a little bit chilly. Now I'm standing here, but I'm going to move around a lot, so it's fine. You can see this wheelbarrow behind me because I'm going to start out with cleaning some of the horse pasture here behind me. That's something that's needed once in a while, so I'm going to start with that. And then I have some things I need to do, you know. I need to work on the firewood as always, especially now it's going to start to get colder next week. I think this will be the last sunny day we are going to have, and after that the rain will start, and I think it will rain for a week or so probably. And then after that the temperatures will go down a lot. You know, then it will probably start freezing and will be really cold. So yeah, then hopefully I'll be gone to Egypt when the real cold starts. But also that's always a bit hard as well, because for you guys that have seen previous videos, I'm leaving. I don't know when this video will be out, but I'm leaving the end of October to go on a trip to Egypt. I'm leaving behind my cottage. My mom and my stepdad will take care of all the animals here, so they'll be fine. But if it's really cold, I don't know if you can see it over there. I live in a wooden cottage, and it's just, you know, if it starts freezing, you have a lot of problems inside. Like my pipes will freeze, it's not good for the wood, it gets really, you know, a bit damp and just dirty inside because I'm not using the wood stove. So when I'm gone, I hope it can be cold, that's fine, but I hope it will not freeze too bad, because then you know, I have a lot of problems when I come home, but that's something for later. I'm just going to enjoy this beautiful day today. You can hear the birds all around me. It almost feels like a very nice spring day. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy it. I need to work on the firewood. I have a lot of cleanup things to do around the property because I want to leave it a bit, you know, clean and nice when I'm gone. So when you return, you're always happy that everything is nice and clean as much as it can, because, you know, if you live on a homestead or on a large property, it's always, you know, some places are a bit messy. It just happens. I'm talking to you guys now, and right behind you is a pile of leftover lumber. I still need to clean it up, and I'm planning on starting that. Well, I have started, but I'm planning on continuing today. When it's nice out like this, I want to be as much outdoors as I can. So we're going to do all of those random things around the homestead. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, but we're going to start out with cleaning the horse pasture. I'm going to change my shoes because it's a bit dirty and a bit muddy in there. And I don't want to ruin all my clothing. It always happens, but I try to be careful with my good clothing and shoes, which in reality never really works out, but hey, I try, and that's the most important thing. So let's get started. guys. You are a bit in the way. You are a little bit in the way. Sweet girl. Oh, for you guys that don't know, you should never walk behind a horse you don't know. And you should definitely not be working behind a horse that you don't know. She can't really see me here. She knows I'm here and she knows me very well. And she loves it when I scratch her butt. But that you see me do this doesn't mean you can do it with every horse, you know. I know her, she knows me very well, but you should never be behind a horse like this. It's very dangerous because they cannot see you and you can scare them very easily and they can kick very hard and it's very painful, it's very dangerous. So that you see me standing here behind her, it's because she's my horse and we know each other very well. She loves the scratches, but you should never do it with a horse you don't know. Or with a horse that spooks easily, or yeah, you know, if it isn't your own horse, I don't recommend doing it because you can scare them very easily. But she knows I'm working here. She can walk away if she wants to, and I trust her to a level, of course. But yeah, she's used to me around, so it's safe for me. But you should never walk behind a horse. So cute. They may have a very different size, but they show this natural behavior anyway. Although Oreo is very small and Bounty is quite large, they really like each other. They are really good friends. Also with Coco, of course, she's not here right now, she's eating, but yeah, they go so well together. Really makes me happy to see. No, they might be a very different size, but they still find a way to connect, you know, to bond with each other, even though they are very different. And I think that's something us humans should learn from in a way. Although you might have a lot of differences, and they also fight a bit, of course, they don't agree always, but they also find a way to bond with each other, and I think that's very beautiful. So I got a little side quest, something I promised to do quite a long time ago. So I'm over at the other end of the property, well actually pretty much in the middle, but this thing here is where there's an electricity point, and My mom and my stepdad would like to use it again, but as you can see, it's not in the best state now. So my stepdad, my granddad unfortunately isn't alive, but my stepdad, he knows his way around some electric work. I don't, so he's going to fix this, but I'm going to put in 2 new poles so he can build something around it. So that's why I'm here. I have some poles laying around there. I have this thing to put them in the ground. I just need like the large hammer. In Dutch we call it a palenhammer, which is, if you translate it directly, a pole hammer. So it might be the same word in English, I don't know. But it's a very large hammer to, get them in the ground. I'm going to grab that and I will see if I can get it pretty close to the fence there. Need to be a bit careful because it's barbed wire, so don't want to hurt myself. And then we can remove this thing and fix it up, but that's something my stepdad will do because I'm careful with electric work because I don't really know anything about it. So if it has to do with lumber and building things, I can, work my way and learn things. But with electric work, I'm a bit careful. So I'm just going to put the poles in the ground and he can do the rest. Yeah, I'll grab the hammer first. It's heavy work doing things like this. It's also the work I really love, just using your body to build things, just seeing what you're making, very practical, I think it gives some sort of satisfaction other things might not give you, but yeah, it's hard work, but I love it, I'm outside, feel the wind in my face, the sun. Yeah, I don't mind doing it. This should be good though. So my job is done here. An egg. A very small egg. That's pretty weird because this must be from one of the small chickens, but I've never seen one of them walk here. Well, that's funny. I will put it somewhere and give it to my mom later. It's probably rotting, but then she knows that she needs to look here because apparently a chicken lays some eggs here. But I'm going to give the rest of the hay to the pigs now. I also did the same thing, I think last week in the video or the week before that. And I don't want to make the videos too boring, of course, but you guys seem to like seeing the pigs, so I'm gonna show you again. They are very funny animals to watch, so it's always nice to see them. For me it never gets boring, so hopefully for you guys it doesn't get boring either. Pigs really like to move around all kind of things. So often in these little houses we find sticks and leaves and things they find around the enclosure, because they love to build their own bed, and yeah, they use all kind of different things. I'm going to give them this. I think it's more comfortable they will probably disagree and build their own nest again. But that's fine, as long as they are happy. Good morning, guys. It's a stormy one today. It's sunny now. It rained like 30 minutes ago. It has been raining for the whole night. The wind is blowing like crazy today. So we'll have to see what we can do. It's I don't know for how long. I think it should last a few hours or so. But because it's sunny, I like to be outside. I still need to collect a lot of wood, also here in the horse pasture, also around the cottage. There is still quite a mess, and I want to collect some firewood as well for when it starts to get really cold. It's pretty cold right now, but it's not too crazy. It will be cold very soon, I think. But with the winds blowing and if it starts to rain, I need to go inside, so we'll see what we can do today. For now I'm going to start out outdoors. I do see some very large, very dark clouds, but hopefully the wind will blow them away. So we'll see. It's very wet around here, so I'm very happy that the horses use those paddock plates a lot, because they can stand dry there, so that's perfect. They really work great. Very happy that I put them in before all the rain started. And now I think I'm going to start out with collecting the firewood that's still in here because of the tree I fell here. It's one of the videos from a few weeks ago, I think. But yeah, there's still a bit of firewood in there that I want to collect. I can still dry it now and use it. But if I keep it here any longer, it will be too wet. And then we'll see what the weather does. If it is alright, I will keep doing all the things I need to do outside. But I still also need to make some clay DIY projects. I have some things in mind I would like to make, so if the weather changes, we'll change what we're doing and go inside. Hey, Bounty? Oh, and I also wanted to give you guys a quick update about the ducks. In last week's video I told you about the single duck we got, and yeah, how sad it was that that the duck was alone. But now even that night, you know, we got a new duck, and they were very close together from the beginning, and we released them in the big enclosure now, so they are enjoying the pond a lot. And yeah, they are a very nice couple, so they look very happy together and they go very well together, no fighting or anything crazy. So we have a beautiful couple of runner ducks. I think they look very cool. We have had Muscovy ducks before, but no runner ducks, and they live in the pigs enclosure with 3 small chickens, and the pigs, of course, they have the pond there, they have a small house where they live, so yeah, they are doing perfect. I will show some clips of them, of course, because they are so funny to watch. You know, I like to watch all animals, but if we get a new animal, I just like to watch their natural behavior, see how they interact together, and I think all animals are beautiful in their own way, so yeah, I just love watching them. But yeah, I just want to give you guys that update because I think it's very good news that they are doing so good together, and they look so happy. So Yeah, that's perfect. But we'll start working now. So guys, this is the end of today's video. But before you go, please wait a bit because I want to ask something from you. Next week's video will be the last video before I leave for Egypt. So next week you will probably see me preparing for my trip to Egypt, because there are some things around the property that I still need to do. Also with taking care of the animals, you know, there's some preparation needed before I leave. But then if that video goes live, it will be next Sunday. I will already be in Egypt because I leave on Saturday. So when you are watching that video, me preparing for the trip, I'm already in Egypt, hopefully if everything goes right. So that video for the Sunday after that, so it will be in 2 weeks, I'm still in Egypt. So I cannot post a video of me doing things here because I am not here. So I was thinking about recording a Q&A video for you guys that will go live when I'm in Egypt. So you guys have something nice to watch, something special, you know. I don't do a Q&A that often, and I know a lot of you have questions. Makes sense, of course. So if you have any questions you want me to answer, I will try my best to answer them all, but some of them are pretty crazy sometimes, so let's keep it a bit normal, guys. But if you want to know something about living here, about me personally, you can leave a comment in this video and I will record a Q&A video for when I'm gone, just so you guys have something nice to watch, something special. And then after that, when I return, you will see my Egypt trip, so I'm really looking forward to that. So if you have any questions or anything you would like to know or want me to talk about or hear my opinion or anything, just leave a comment in this video's comment section, and I will read them and see if I can answer some of them for when I'm in Egypt, so you guys have a special Q&A for that week. I try to do Q&As only on very special occasions because I don't like answering questions all the time, you know. I just want to show my life and the things I like and sometimes the things I don't really like. But yeah, if you have any questions, let them know, because this is your chance. I will take some time to answer them, so you guys have a nice video when I'm gone, and then after that, when I return, yeah, I will show my Egypt trip. So really looking forward to it. So yeah, let me know, and I will see you guys next week. And thank you for watching, and I hope you'll have an amazing week.